right, back into it. We're still racing the Rashi. Rashi. Oh, we were getting our asses whooped. Because it's like, I don't know if this is a race or if I'm supposed to be beating his ass. But inadvertently, he's whooping our ass. See, those are supposed to be boost. If I'm mistaken. Not mistaken. If I'm taken. Which I'm not. Ladies, don't talk to me. I'm scared of you. But I think I was talking in the last episode about the movies, like the Web of Shadow movie. The movies are in such a weird order too that I don't think people recognize. I'm literally, you have for them to be in order. You have to watch the second one, or no, you have to watch, I think it was like all of the second one first, the first one, and then the first half. It was something weird because like the order is very weird. Like the second one, I think is technically like a prequel, and then like the third goes back into that point, and then it goes into what happens after the first movie. Okay, I think we won. Yeah, but I can't remember. You have to watch the second one, the first half of the third, then the first movie, and then the second half of the third movie. I'll look it up and I'll put it on this because I just genuinely want to know now, and I'll put it on the screen, the order in which you have to watch the movies. But yeah, from what I remember, I'm pretty sure it's like a really weird order because I think the Toa you see in the second movie are like the ancestors or whatever, like the old Matoran that, you know, get them all together in the first movie, and, you know, talking about the Mask of Light and, you know, all that. Like, you know, okay, did he win? Did I lose? Did it matter? It mattered. I think. Or was I just destined to lose? Also, what happened to the back of their... I lost. The suspense is killing me. All of that to start over from the beginning. Are you kidding me? All right. But yeah, like I was saying, the Matoran at the beginning of the first one are actually the Toa from the second one. At the end, I think you see them like transform into those ones or something. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's a very weird timeline, and like I said, the fact that you have to watch the first half of a third movie and then watch the second half of it to be watching it in timeline order. It's very strange movie choice. But I'll tell you what, good movie. Okay. Son of a bitch. Great movies though. Super enjoyed them. Like I think I said it in literally probably every episode of this game. Lego really dropped the ball by getting rid of these. Because I mean, now anymore, Legos are just Legos. There's no story to it. There's no fun. I don't like, you know, of course, like Legos have hours of fun, especially for children. Do you know what I mean? Because in the sense of, you know, play and being creative, and like you can be creative and, you know, build certain things and with current Legos as an adult, you know, and then that's the art of collecting them and, you know, making the sets and stuff like that. Because, you know, I myself would love to have Lego sets to, like, you know, put up and, you know, have them around the house and stuff. Like I want the Friends Lego set, you know, of the TV show, because I like that TV show, and I think it'd be super cool to have them and put them up and have them around the house and everything. I think it'd be sick. But when it comes down to like a play set, like an action figure, I think like the Bionicles just killed it. They were the coolest thing as a little boy growing up, you know. And I think if you were to give this, to kids now that don't see them, I feel like, are you kidding me? A kid would freak the hell out. They're like, what the hell is this? Because it just, and there's just nothing. This is like the only thing they had that had substance to it. Everything else is it's just Lego. It's just like, oh, here's an instruction to build it. There you go, whatever. Instead of, oh, here's a character. He has personality, a backstory. He has a special abilities and shit like that. And then here's a whole timeline of events of what, he's been through and what he's done and the type of hero he is, and that's cool. Versus here's a couple colored bricks, slap them together, boy. Really you good at listening? All right, here you go. Versus okay, me in the ass. Versus something that you can build with. I mean, I guess you can argue like, oh well, you can create your story with what you hold and build your own story and shit. And it's like, yeah, like no, for sure. Like what's wrong with having substance to, your product and these characters, build these characters. And I mean, and the things that you could do with these creatively, you can hold my, they're posable, they're, articulate. Because like I said, like I'm a part of a Facebook Bionicle group. Oh, I think a couple. And like the amount of like original creations I see people do with Legos, or they'll like create more like, I guess, movie-like versions of the Toa. It's sick, because because in the movie they have, more fingers and they're more, you can do more shit with it. So they take the time and make them more movie-like, or like I said, they make their own creations. A lot of times they got boobs. Ain't gonna lie, I've definitely seen a lot of original Bionicle characters with tits, and it's pretty cool, if I say so myself. Pretty cool. Okay, sweet, we completed it. I didn't give a shit about getting the light stones. I'm not gonna lie. It is so hot in this room. Here we are. Yeah, I get. Oh, he's just carrying the mask of light. Oh, this is important because the animation's way different. That's not how it happened in the movies. Oh yeah, this is like big animation. Dude, the Mask of Light. Toa. Like I said, I had it. One of my favorite.
Behold, Nakuda! I, the seventh Toa, have come to banish your darkness forever. And
this is terrible.
From his fitful slumber.
You defeat me?
What the fuck was that? You defeat me?
For nothing. I shall defeat you within the blink of an eye.
God, this is terrible. This is worse than the movie. The movie's voice acting was actually super good. Actually, I'm going to end it there. This is a perfect place to end it. I'm going to make you guys wait for the next one because we only got 5 more minutes left. So I'm going to make you wait for the next episode where we fight Makuta. Later, peeps.